Episode 9 opens with Sincere pulling Melanie for another conversation, hoping to reassure her that their connection is still the strongest one for him.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do it. It wasn't on purpose. I don't know why I did it, but I'm sorry. Perdone. Excuse. Forgive me! Forgive me! I'm nothing! I'm miserable slime! Please, I'm sorry.
Melanie tells Sincere that his actions have genuinely hurt her feelings and explains that he can't keep kissing Soul, apologizing afterward, only to go back and do the exact same thing again. She then makes it clear that she's no longer willing to wait around while he figures things out. From this point forward, she's taking a step back and allowing herself to get to know other people in the villa.
5 minutes later.
Then it got a little tight, and then it got just downright tough to watch.
Elsewhere, Bryce pulls Kata for a chat to finally address the curiosity he's been feeling. He tells her that before he completely closes the door on the idea of them, he wants to know if there's any potential worth exploring.
Now, I tell you what, I like you, and I want you.
Kata appreciates Bryce's honesty, but gently lets him down.
Got something for you. Let's be friends. It says B, and there's a picture of a bee on it.
Damn.
Meanwhile, Trinity and Zach sit down to discuss everything that's been unfolding. Zach admits that he finds Bryce's decision to pursue Kata a little strange, especially considering how close everyone has become.
This is my boy!
Since Kata is one of Trinity's best friends in the villa, exploring that connection is bound to complicate things within the group.
Hey, I've seen this one. This is a classic.
Next day.
Bryce pulls Trinity for a chat. Right from the start, Bryce validates Trinity's feelings and apologizes for hurting her.
I'm so sorry. I really messed up.
Trinity admits that, while the situation hurt, she also thinks it was a vulnerable thing for him to come back and own his decision instead of avoiding the conversation.
No, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
One thing.
As usual, don't forget to subscribe to Sandy's timeline for more recaps like this. Later, the Islanders receive a text announcing it's time for another challenge called Sweet as Pie. The challenge pits the girls against the boys, and the rules are pretty straightforward. The Islanders are asked a series of questions about their fellow contestants. As a team, they have to agree on who best fits each description. If the question is wholesome, the chosen teammate locks in the answer with a kiss. If it's a naughty question, they lock it in by smashing a pie in that Islander's face.
Question?
The first question asks, who's most likely to remember your coffee order? The girls choose Kenzie, who locks in her answer by kissing Caleb.
I agree. I agree with you.
The boys select KC, who chooses Aniya.
Nice.
It's time for the first naughty question. Outside the villa, who's most likely to ghost someone? The girls choose Saul, who immediately pies Corbin, saying he gives off serious F-boy energy. Boys return the favor by choosing Corbin, who pies Saul right back. Next question asks, who's most likely to defend you when you're not in the room? The girls pick Kata, who kisses Zach to lock in her answer.
Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
Boys choose Gabriel, who seals theirs with a kiss for Beatrice.
I agree. I agree with you.
Next comes, who's most likely to throw you under the bus to save themselves? Girls nominate Aniya, who pies Bryce, still holding him accountable for the way he handled things the previous night. Bryce gets his revenge by choosing Melanie, saying her behavior during the recent challenge made her the perfect answer.
I saw that coming.
The next wholesome question is, who's most likely to stop and help a stranger? The girls select Melanie, who chooses to kiss Sincere.
Probably not.
Boys send Caleb, who locks in their answer with a kiss for Kenzie. Another naughty question follows. Who's most likely to sleep with their best friend's friend?
Spicy!
Girls once again target Corbin, pieing him over his attempt to kiss Melanie despite his connection with Kenzie.
Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
Boys respond by pieing Kenzie.
I saw that coming.
The following question asks, who's most likely to string along more than one person at the same time?
Can answer that.
Girls choose Jen, who locks in the answer by pieing Sincere.
Liar! You're a liar! Liar!
Liar! Liar!
While the boys once again decide to pie Kenzie, making it another rough round for her.
It's funny because it's true.
Next up, who's most likely to tell you if you had something stuck in your teeth? The girls choose Caleb, while the boys also pick Caleb, who uses his turn to kiss Beatrice.
I saw that coming.
The last question asks, who's most likely to break bro code or girl code? We'll select Gabriel, while the boys choose Zach to deliver the pie. Zach decides to pie Saul, a decision she clearly doesn't appreciate.
I don't like that. I'm done.
You can tell she's genuinely annoyed by the choice, bringing the challenge to an awkward close.
The way I felt, I hated it.
Yeah.
Much later.
Ariana Maddox reveals that America has been voting to decide which of the new bombshells they believe should couple up with each Islander.
Let's do this.
Caleb is coupled up with Kenzie, Jen is coupled up with Gabriel.
I saw that coming.
Finally, Soul is coupled up with Sincere, officially ending the love triangle. Those decisions made, Melanie, Beatrice, and Corbin are left single. As a result, Corbin is given the final decision to choose one girl, and Corbin chooses Melanie, leaving Beatrice single, vulnerable, and officially dumped from Love Island. And Episode 9 comes to an emotional close. Episode 11 opens in the emotional aftermath of Bee's departure, with the villa still adjusting to life without her. One of the first conversations we see is between Gabriel and Jen. Gabriel admits that Bee's exit hit him harder than he expected and explains that he just needs a little time to process Bee leaving before fully opening himself up to something new.
Just give me like 15 minutes, all right? I'll be ready in like 15 minutes.
Meanwhile, Soul and Sincere settle into their new couple following America's vote. Sincere tells Soul that he's happy with the outcome, and Soul agrees, saying she's genuinely excited to continue exploring their connection. At the same time, she admits it still feels like they're walking on eggshells because of everything that's happened with Melanie. Elsewhere, Corbin and Melanie finally get the opportunity to catch up after being coupled together. Corbin admits that the recoupling put him in an incredibly difficult position, and he didn't enjoy having to make a decision that sent someone home. Melanie reassures him and believes everything may have unfolded the way it was meant to.
That's the kind of trip this is gonna be. It's a destiny will guide us kind of thing. The next day.
Later on, the Islanders receive a text announcing it's time for their next challenge, a couples-themed soccer showdown. The challenge is made up of several different obstacles that each couple has to complete together. First, they have to move a soccer ball across the course without using their hands, passing it from one partner's lips to the other's before scoring a goal. Next, they race to a giant hot dog obstacle, where partner controls their partner's sausage using their legs. As ketchup and mustard are sprayed all over them, they have to work together to get through the course. After that, they dive into a pool of slime, using only their bodies to transfer as much slime as possible into a jar. Once they've completed the physical part of the challenge, each couple receives a question about the Islanders. They have to decide who best fits the description, and then slime that Islander before celebrating with a steamy shower in the locker room.
Any questions?
The first couple up is Trinity and Bryce. After completing the course, they're asked, which couple is carrying their relationship? They choose Caleb. Next up are Kenzie and Caleb. Their question is, which player is fumbling the ball? Without hesitation, they slime Gabriel.
Okay.
Then it's Aniya and KC's turn. They're asked, which player is secretly scouting other options? They decide to slime Corbin.
Okay, I saw that coming.
Up next are Melanie and Corbin. Their question asks, who's the most overrated player in the villa? They choose Sincere.
Revenge. Revenger.
Then Kata and Zach take on the course. They're asked, which player thinks they've already won the league? They slime KC, saying he's become a little too comfortable in his couple and hasn't seriously explored other connections.
I heard that. I wish I didn't hear that, but I just heard that.
Next are Jen and Gabriel. Their question is, who's been caught offside the most? They also choose Sincere, calling him the sneakiest player in the villa.
Hey, how are you doing?
Finally, Soul and Sincere step up for the last round. They're asked, which player is most likely to get booed by the fans? They decide to slime Bryce, bringing the challenge to a dramatic finish. After the challenge, Aniya pulls Zach and Kata for a chat to get some clarity on the answer they gave during the game. She admits that their explanation made her feel like she was simply the safe option for KC, rather than because he genuinely wanted to be with her. Zach explains KC was interested in exploring a connection with Soul, but he ultimately chose not to because he didn't want to jeopardize what he had built with
Flying under the radar, no lap injuries, safe bet. You'd be hard-pressed to tell me otherwise.
Aniya. Meanwhile, Soul has a similar conversation with KC. She encourages him to explore any connections he feels are worth pursuing, reminding him that this is his Love Island journey too.
You just have to love who you are and do what you want to do, whatever makes you happy, rock on.
Not long after, Aniya pulls KC for a private chat. She opens up about how the challenge made her feel, admitting that she's worried she's become the safe choice rather than the person he genuinely wants, and not because she's simply the easiest option.
And I hope you like me the way I like you.
Later that evening, the Islanders receive another text announcing that the hideaway is officially open. They're asked to vote for one couple to spend the night together, and after casting their votes, Zach and Kata are chosen, bringing a close to episode 11. Episode 12 opens with Aniya and Trinity catching up after the events of the previous night. Aniya admits that she still can't shake the feeling that she's become KC's safe option.
I can feel it all the way down in my plums, getting all swollen, with a light blue hue to them, fresh and juicy, ready for the picking.
Trinity tries to reassure her, pointing out that KC has consistently prioritized her throughout their time in the villa.
Relax, bitch. Try some gummy bear surprise.
Aniya isn't completely convinced. She explains that while KC is always fun, playful, and joking around, she sometimes finds it difficult to know when he's being serious.
And sometimes it's just too much. It's just too stressful.
Elsewhere, Corbin and Kenzie sit down to catch up after everything that's happened between them. The two admit they've missed talking to each other, and it's obvious there's still chemistry between them.
Ay, papi, you're making me hot.
Corbin tells Kenzie that he wants to be respectful to Melanie and give their new couple a genuine chance before making any decisions. Because of that, he turns down the opportunity to kiss Kenzie.
I can't subscribe to that.
As the night winds down, we get a glimpse of Zach and Kata enjoying their time together in the hideaway.
It's on! Oh yeah, he's going down!
During their conversation, Zach asks Kata whether she'd be open to getting to know any future bombshells that might walk into the villa.
Bro, are you seriously gonna go there, bro?
The following day, KC and Corbin catch up to discuss everything that's been happening. KC admits he's frustrated that Aniya feels like she's just the safe option.
No. Well, yes.
He also points out that, despite being coupled up, he and Aniya haven't even shared intimate moments in bed. And even calls her
Grandma!
Later that evening, KC pulls Aniya for a chat to try and clear the air once and for all. Aniya reiterates one of her biggest concerns, that KC is always joking around, making it hard for her to know when he's being serious. KC responds by saying that's simply his personality.
It's my personality that has gotten us this far.
Aniya makes it clear that she isn't asking him to change his personality.
Oh yeah, I can feel the tension. Whoa, tension.
Eventually, the conversation circles back to the whole door situation.
No, you didn't, bitch.
Rather than holding him back, Aniya tells him to do whatever feels right. If he wants to explore another connection, she doesn't want to stand in his way. Sincere pulls Melanie for a conversation, their first real check-in since the recoupling. Sincere admits that he still thinks about Melanie a lot.
Oh boy, here we go again.
And it's obvious the feeling is mutual. Melanie confesses that she's missed him too. And despite everything that's happened between them, the two share a warm hug that shows there's still a lot of unresolved emotion between them.
Marge, I'm confused. Is this a happy ending or a sad ending?
It's an ending. That's enough.
Meanwhile, Soul tells Jen that she's feeling confident about where things stand with Sincere. Since the recoupling, he's been telling her that he wants to focus on building their connection.
You really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies?
Jen, however, offers a word of caution. She reminds Soul how quickly Sincere switched from Melanie to her later.
You smart. You very smart. We the best. You a genius.
That night, Corbin pulls Kenzie for another private conversation. Kenzie can't help but notice the inconsistency in Corbin's behavior. She points out that when Corbin was coupled up with her, he wanted to kiss Melanie, and now he's coupled up with Melanie, he doesn't want to do the same out of respect for their connection.
No. There's something going on.
To Kenzie, it feels like Corbin is trying to spare people's feelings instead of simply being honest about what he wants. Despite all of that, Corbin and Kenzie finally give in to their feelings and share a kiss. The two agree to keep it between themselves for now, deciding not to tell the rest of the villa about what happened.
Bye-bye.